Hey everyone, my name is Nelson Miller, and today I'm going to show you a couple of things I learned about hitches on my Subaru Crosstrek. So what I did a few years ago when I bought this car, I wanted a bike rack, and I'm going to show that to you. So this is just a standard bike rack. I might have got it at Walmart even, I'm not even sure, but it's just your classic 1.25" receiver bike rack. It doesn't carry a lot of weight because bikes are actually fairly light. Well, then I later realized that I wanted to be putting a cargo carrier on here or else pulling a trailer. So here I have a cargo carrier, and there's something that I want to point out. This is a 2" receiver on here. Now, there is no cargo carrier on the market that I could find anywhere that works with the 1.25" hitch that I used to have on the car. So this is the hitch that I originally installed on the car. It's an 1.25" class 1 Curt hitch. So I was looking for a cargo carrier that was 1.25" that could haul enough weight. And guess what? There simply isn't any. I saw a couple that said that they worked, but when I actually got the box and looked at them, all they were doing was including an adapter, and that's a big no-no. You do not want to use an adapter with a cargo carrier. So I had to break down and buy myself a class 3 Curt hitch. Now this is coming with a 2" receiver. Now there's a couple differences, not much. And that's the funny thing about it. So go ahead and buy a class 3 2" receiver hitch if you haven't purchased one yet. There is nothing different except this receiver tube. And that's the funny thing about it. They're the same price. Alright, so do yourself a big favor and do not make the mistake that I made. I had to spend all the extra money and time going through switching out this hitch, which actually it installs fairly easy. It does install with 4 big bolts that you mount to the frame. So here's the other thing, weight. So the Subaru has a 200-pound tongue weight. That's the weight that's going down here on the tongue. It also has a 1,500-pound towing capacity. So never ever tow with an 1.25" class 1 receiver. That's the other thing. But what I want to point out is anytime that you would use an adapter, it puts the tongue weight and the towing capacity in half, 50%. So let's say like this car has a 200-pound tongue weight. If I had put an adapter on this thing to haul a cargo carrier like the one that Lowe's has that says it's 4.25", it comes with an adapter, I'm down to 100 pounds. Now the cargo carrier itself weighs about 35 pounds. I'm down to what, 65 pounds that I can put on the cargo carrier. Well, that's ridiculous. So if I was pulling a trailer, I'm down to 750 pounds of the weight of the trailer. Well, that's just crazy. That's not practical whatsoever. So go ahead and get a 2" class 3 for your Crosstrek or any other car. This pretty much goes for any car out there. So that's pretty much all the advice I need to give you today. Just go ahead, when you're buying a hitch for any car, get the 2" receiver. It's actually rated at 500 pounds. Okay, so the car is 200 pounds, but the hitch is 500. Why is that important? Well, if I was going to use an adapter now, if I had previously bought a cargo tray or cargo carrier that was 1.25", well, guess what? Now I could use an adapter, and that 500 would be down to 250, so I'd still be okay. Okay, so as an example of that, I have the 2" receiver on, but what if I want to still use my old bike rack that's only 1.25"? I actually bought this little sleeve adapter here. So you may be asking, now I just told you never to use an adapter. This is different. Most adapters that you're going to buy are the ones that stick out. It adds about 11 inches. So if you think about it, there's multiple points in the system that are losing capacity. This one is actually inserted completely inside. Plus, this is a bike rack. Even if I had 4 bikes on here, it's going to be under 100 pounds. Okay, so if this is 200 pounds, and even if it does go down to 50% with this, I'm still at capacity, so there's nothing to worry about. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, or if you have any questions, please comment. Go ahead and like and subscribe. This is what I do. I'm going to be posting a lot more tutorials and helpful guides like this in the future. If you are interested, check out our sponsor. I also have a channel over at PA Creative. As you can see on my shirt, we do a lot of websites and marketing for small businesses. So check that out if you're interested. And if not, well, that's okay. We'll see you in the next video.